Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing something a little different. Something I've dreamed about for years. We're heading deep into the Alaskan wilderness for a solo bushcraft adventure. No fancy gear. No backup team. Just me, my wits, and what I can carry on my back. The goal. To not just survive, but to truly live out here, using the skills of our ancestors. It's going to be tough. It's going to be challenging, but it's also going to be absolutely incredible. So, grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's step into the wild heart of Alaska. All right, first things first. Location. I've been chopping into a remote spot, miles from any road or trail. Just look at this place. The mountains, the forests, the sheer scale of it all. It's humbling. The air is so crisp and clean, you can almost taste it. But beauty can be deceptive. Alaska is unforgiving, so the #1 priority is shelter. Before I do anything else, I need a safe, dry place to spend the night. The temperature can drop dramatically once the sun goes down, and staying warm is key to survival. I've found a promising spot here, a clearing with some natural protection from the wind, close to a freshwater source and plenty of fallen timber. I'm going to build a classic A-frame debris shelter! It's simple, effective, and uses only materials from the surrounding forest. The first step is finding a sturdy ridgepole. This one looks perfect. I'll brace it between these two trees, creating the main spine of the shelter. This structure needs to be strong enough to support the weight of the walls and keep me safe from the elements. It's hard work, but every bit of effort now will pay off tonight. With the ridgepole in place, it's time to build the frame. I'm gathering long, straight branches and leaning them against the ridgepole on both sides. The key is to pack them in tightly, leaving as few gaps as possible. This creates the ribs of the Think of it like building a skeleton. The more ribs I add, the stronger the structure will be, and the better it will hold the insulation. You can really start to see the shape coming together now. It's starting to feel less like a random pile of sticks and more like a home. Now, for the most important part, insulation. I'm gathering massive piles of leaf litter, moss, pine needles, and any other dry debris I can find. The trick is to pile it on thick, at least a foot deep all over the frame. This is what's going to trap my body heat and keep me warm through the cold Alaskan night. It's tedious work, and you get covered in dirt, but there are no shortcuts out here. A well-insulated shelter can mean the difference between a comfortable night's sleep and a dangerously cold one. I am also going to stuff the inside with a thick bed of dry leaves and ferns to get me off the cold ground. Shelter's up. It's not the Hilton, but it's sturdy, dry, and surprisingly cozy inside. Now, with a safe place to sleep secured, my next priority is fire. Fire is life out here. It provides warmth, purifies water, cooks food, and keeps predators at bay. In a survival situation, being able to reliably make a fire is a non-negotiable skill. I'm going to use a ferro rod. It's a reliable tool that works even when wet, but the real skill is in the prep work. Firemaking is all about tinder, kindling, and fuel wood in that order. For tinder, I've found some birch bark. It's amazing stuff. The oils inside it'll catch a spark even when damp. I'm going to shave it into fine curls to create a tinder bundle. Next, kindling. I need a bundle of pencil to pencil thick twigs. They need to be as dry as possible. I'm snapping them to check. If they snap clean, they're dry. Finally, I'll gather larger pieces of fuel wood to sustain the fire once it's going. Preparation is everything. Okay, moment of truth. I've got my tinder bundle nestled in my kindling. I'm going to strike the ferro rod, showering sparks directly onto the birch bark. There he goes. A little flame. Now, gently, I'll blow on it to give it oxygen. The kindling is catching. Yes, we have fire. The feeling of creating fire from scratch in a place this wild is just primal. It's a connection to something ancient. I'll carefully build it up with larger pieces of wood. Now, I can boil some water and think about dinner. Speaking of dinner, You can't live on good vibes alone. It's time to find some food. The river is my best bet. I've brought a small, basic fishing kit, dust, some line, and a few hooks. I'm going to look for some bait. If you turn over rocks near the water's edge, you can often find grubs and worms. Perfect. I'll bait the hook and try my luck. Fishing out here isn't just a hobby. It's a direct exchange with the environment. It requires patience and an understanding of where the fish might be holding, like in slower-moving eddies or behind large rocks. Success. Look at that beautiful Arctic grayling. What a stunning fish. This is a massive blessing. Out here, you learn to be grateful for every single calorie. I'm going to cook this fish directly on the coals. It's a simple cooking method, but it's incredibly effective. The skin gets crispy, and the meat steams inside. The taste of fresh-cut fish, cooked on a fire you built yourself in the middle of the Alaskan wilderness. There are no words to describe how good that is. This is more than just a meal. It's the reward for a day of hard work and respect for the land. As the sun sets and the fire crackles, I can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of peace. The challenges of the day, building the shelter, making fire, finding food, they all melt away. Out here, life is simple. It's about fundamental needs. There are no distractions, no noise, just the sound of the wind in the trees and the river flowing by. It forces you to be present, to be mindful. This experience strips away the non-essential and reminds you of what's truly important. It's a powerful and humbling feeling! Thanks so much for joining me on this first part of my Alaskan bushcraft journey. It's been an incredible day, and the real adventure is just beginning. I hope this inspires some of you to get out there and connect with nature, even if it's just in your local park. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do UNT forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do unmiss the next episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.